Good morning, kindergarten. It's math day 2. Today we're going to be exploring a new tool. It's called a number line. You may have noticed it in your packet last week. Perhaps you even played around with them a little. Today we're going to take a look at a number line from our printables packet. It's the worksheet that looks like this. If you don't have a clean one, maybe you already completed it, you'll want to print a new one out. I'll wait. You can pause the video and come back with this worksheet. Well, if you went away, welcome back. So just like cube towers help us count and think about numbers, number lines do the same thing. They help us count and think about numbers. So let's try filling in this number line together. I notice that there is a 0, a 1, and a 2. Then there's a blank and then there's a 4. What number do you think will go in that space? Turn to your grown-up. Well, this number line has the numbers in order, I noticed. It's got this smaller number here, 0, 1, 2. And if I use what I know about the counting sequence, I can figure out what number comes there. So I know that 3 comes after 2 and before 4. So I'm going to put a 3 in that missing space. Okay. Let me go back and count from the beginning. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right, I did that warm-up counting that we often do in our classroom. And I know the number that comes after 5 is 6. I'm going to keep going because I know that my number line is going to increase by 1, just like when we're counting together. So I can even start here at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me double check to make sure I have this number line filled in correctly. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Neat. We filled that one in. Well, this one looks a lot like, number 2 here looks a lot like number 1, except there's some different numbers missing in here. And when I look at it, I notice every other number's missing. That's interesting. I wonder if that can help me figure out how to fill the number line in. Well, it starts with 0, just like the one above. And I know the number after 0 is 1. Then it gave me 2. I know the number after 2 is 3. Here's 4 and 6. Well, I know what number comes after 4, and I also know what number comes before 6. It's 5. So 5 is going to go in there. Let's see, let me start counting again, but I don't have to go all the way to the beginning to figure this out. I can start here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to leave these 2 for you to complete with your grown-up. Let's talk about what we notice about number lines. Take a look at this number line. What do you notice about it? Either one. What do you notice? Turn to your grown-up. Well, when I look at the number line, I notice that it has 2 arrows on it, one at the beginning of the number line and one at the end. That's kind of interesting. I notice that these number lines start with 0. All these number lines start with 0 to help us think about the beginning of the counting sequence that we're thinking about here. I notice when I look from left to right, when I start here under the 0 and go to the right, I notice the numbers get bigger. 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10. When I look at the number line at this end, right, at the right, and I go backwards, I notice the numbers get smaller. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah. I also noticed that from one hash mark, these are called hash marks, these little vertical lines here, well, there's one number hop between each number. 10, 1 less than 10 is 9, 1 less than 9 is 8. If I come over here and I start at 3 and I go to the right, I know 1 more than 3 is 4. So there's one number hop between each of these number lines. So lots of things we can notice about number lines. Number lines are great tools to help us count. Keep talking with your grown-ups about number lines. Go ahead and work on the worksheet, finish that one up. Take a look at your packet. There are a number of other number lines that you can be thinking about. And not all number lines start at 0. I wonder why that is. We'll keep thinking about them. Tomorrow, I'm going to make a couple of really fun number lines for you. And I'll show you what I made, and I'll give you the website, and maybe you can pick some. Well, that's all for now. I hope you had fun looking at number lines. See you later.